Shannon Harbor. She's on track. Good morning, Shannon Harbor. Okay. So YouTube, firstly, a quick apology. Somehow, yesterday got away from us. Right at the end of class, YouTube cut out for the magical reasons of technology. And so today we will finish. I know it cut out right when we were doing the breath right there. But today it won't cut out because we've told it not to. We'll just assume that all will go well. Again, I do know that, and I did hear from a couple people, and my apologies. We'll try again every day. One more. So, if you have your oils, you do your oil around your abdomen, right? This sensation, the ability to break down, digest, transform, receive, release, all of these things, and then up the center line of the body, right? Right across the heart, right to the notch of your throat. Okay? So, before we begin, one thing to consider here is the way in which a human being, as we evolved, stood up. We were protected on hands and knees, right? The bones of the back, the protuberances along the spine that protect us, our bones. As we stood up, this front surface from the base of your ribs to the front of the pelvis is very vulnerable. And at the same time, it requires our movement, and it requires flexibilities that we can climb, we can crawl, we can twist, we can turn. Our inner organs need us to do this to function well. However, when we stood up, we did create a quality of protection here because we have 4 layers of abdominal muscle that are protecting the front of the body and allowing all these different types of movements, the 6 primary movements of the spine. So the energy of this third center exists in that abdominal wall, in all that strength and all that interconnection. It also exists from the psoas, which is initiated at the mid and low back and comes across to the front of the body so that you can move your legs up and down. And it includes the mid back to the low back spinal muscles. So this is a very muscular home, and it's very pliable. And in any aspect of muscle in the human body, we can create a home for tension, for stress. And it lives and it tightens and it holds there. So the way that we begin is very important. The way we begin, belly down, we are softening all those defenses. And what's amazing is that this is a voluntary protection, and we can open to ourselves. We can create a clearer boundary that isn't the home of so much tension. All right? So let's sit up tall. Bring your palms together. Rubbing your hands, eyes closed. Om Namo, I bow to everything outside of me, guiding me, healing me, holding me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me. 3 times with me, inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo shoulders, roll your wrists. Start your playlist at Celeste. And then we'll open the blanket twice to create a longer supportive rectangle. So it's about this long. Coming to lie down, putting your hips down, your ribs down. Fold your forearms, one on top of the other or one in front of the other. Wag your tail, heels in and out. Walk the tops of your feet back, tail out, side to side. And then putting the forehead onto one of your forearms. So if you need to, they're stacked. If they're not, they're one in front of the other. Make yourself comfortable and then close your eyes and put your head down. And begin to deepen your breathing. Let this point of vulnerability in your body come to rest completely on the floor. Feel how your shoulders may begin to open. You may walk your elbows a little further forward and just slowly pool onto the floor. As you deepen your breath, your body resting on your ribs, this will open the back of the ribs, the back of the spine. Softening your abdominal wall. The sensation of a parachute dropping to the ground. Soften your belly, soften your belly. Let the earth protect you and lay down your arms. Keep lengthening out, 30 seconds. Taking one more full breath. Keeping your body low and your head low, turn over on your back. Keep your knees bent, your feet flat. Feel the space, feel the change. And with your elbows down or your hands holding elbows overhead, you'll lift your navel and lengthen from sternum to pubis. And then gently drop your spine into the floor, little tip of the hips. Inhaling, seat down, shoulders down, spine curves off the floor, and then back down. So that you can begin to reach all the way into the dome of your diaphragm. Widening, lengthening, opening the abdominal cavity. Go one more time. Good. Lay your spine to the floor. Draw your knees to your chest. Shake out your feet and your knees. Press your right shin into your right hand. Let your head fall, turning to the left. Draw your left knee closer. And then neutral. Press your left knee away. Draw your right knee in. Your head falls to the right, and then neutral. Inhale. Exhale, press your right knee away, look left. Inhale, center. Exhale, press your left knee away, look right, and center. One more, right, press, center, and left press, and center. Left foot flat to the floor. Put your strap over the arch of your right foot. Straightening your legs, straighten your arms, and hold either side of that strap. Bend your right knee, knee down into your armpit, and then press your right leg straight. Bend.
Inhale, straighten. Use the strength of your arms as you draw your elbows wide, bring your thigh down, and then press with the strength of your leg, your arms straight, your leg straight, stay. Straightening your left leg. Firm your legs, spread your toes, anchor the back of your body into the floor. Feel space between your toes. Bend your left knee, left foot flat. Strap goes into the right hand. So both sides of the strap in your right hand. Left hand right beside your right foot. And as you inhale, opening your right leg, open your left leg to your left hand to the same angle. Exhale to the center. Start to find that inhale a little further open. And exhale, center. To inhale from your hip right to your right heel to your tips of your toes, and then exhale, centering. And one more time, we'll stay open. Your left arm at the same angle that your right leg may be. So hover, hover. Left leg goes straight down the middle. Feel your body open. Good. Into the middle. Release the strap from your foot. Put the tip of your right toes on your left knee, hands wide. And you'll roll your right knee toward the floor, exhaling. Inhale, knee back to the center, and exhale. Turn your chin to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, turn, dropping your knee. One more. As you turn, your navel drops to the spine, turning right. Your left hand supporting the right knee. If you choose, straighten your right leg, straighten your left leg beneath you, and then inhale, bend your knee towards your chest. Exhale, press straight. Inhale, bending your right knee. Exhale, press straight. Stay firm and clear. Turn your navel to the right, scissor your thighs. And centering. Right foot flat, hip center. Put your strap over the arch of your left foot. Straightening your leg, arms straight. Big bend in your left knee, bring it down toward the floor, and then straighten. Inhale, bend your elbows wide, pull it down, and exhale, press. Deepening the hip joint crease, the hamstring. Good. Keep it nice and straight and firm. Right leg goes straight and strong. Eyes closed. Reach to the centers of your heels. Making space for clarity, for order, for discernment. It's all in the legs here. Both straps go into your left hand. Right palm faces, and then we're going to open the right hand and the left leg. Exhale. Back into the center. 3. To open a little wider. And to center. One more opening. Now just pause. Feeling the center of your heels, the tips of your toes, the space of your navel, the opening of the chest, the length of your spine. And back into the middle. Good. Release the strap from your foot, bend your left knee, put the tip of your toe to your right kneecap, and drop your left knee across your body. And then inhale back up to center, looking left. Exhale, drop across. And center. So we're keeping the shoulders to the floor, and the drop of the knee uses the weight of your thighs to turn the pelvis, which turns the spine right behind the navel. And pause with your knee across. And then straightening your right leg, your left leg as you choose. Inhale, bend your knee towards your chest, and then exhale, press out straight, both legs. Again, bend your knee, and then exhale, press, and stay firm of the legs, turning right into the center of your navel point. Finding your breath all the way into the center of the body. Use your legs to empty it out. As though you could remove all the misunderstandings that are caught in your legs, in your feet, in your hips, in your belly. And back into the middle. Good. Center. Let's flush it out. Putting it all into motion. Knees to the chest. Hold there. And then feet down. Lift your hips. Lift your hands overhead. A simple bridge. Hips down. Hands to the knees. Bring your knees to your chest. That's exhale. Now straighten the legs. Hands overhead. This is inhale. Exhale, knees to chest. Inhale, bridge. Feet down. Hands overhead. Open. Exhale, knees to chest. Close. Eyes closed. Heels up, hands overhead. Follow your breath. Exhale, knees to chest. Rinse it out. Feet down, hands overhead. Exhale, knee to chest. Heels up, hands up. Exhale, knees to chest. One more round. Feet down, hands overhead. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, roll it in. Heels up, hands overhead. And bring it in. Good. Rolling right over on your belly. Keep your blanket as it is.
Looking forward, resting your ribs. Put your palms right down where your ribs meet the blanket. Firm your legs, point your toes, and then open the legs. Exhale, zip them together. Inhale, tuck of the chin, back of the neck is long. Inhale, open, exhale, close. As you firm and straighten your legs, especially on the closure, bring your elbows a little closer, a little further down your back. Draw your navel into your body. We go 5. Zip the legs from your outer hips to your outer tip toes. Can you gather your navel all the way in and up off the floor? One more. Bring it in. And hands down. Put your elbows under your shoulders and rest. Feet are heavy. Thighs are heavy. Now open the navel as we did when we were lying face down and allow the belly to widen. As you try to widen your elbows, see if you can widen across the abdomen, widen across the chest, the collarbones. Thighs are heavy, hips are on the floor. Use your fingertips to draw your heart a little further forward, your shoulders down your back. Good. Roll down. Put the pinky edge of your hands to the floor. Float your feet. Now lift your hands. Exhale, elbows come back, tuck of the chin. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back. Feet a little closer together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, draw back. Inhale. Exhale, turn left and reach up. Exhale, turn right and forward. Turn left and forward and back. Beautiful. We go one more each side. Draw back and again. Hands down, Cobra. So thighs are down, elbows are back. Feel all the length, the space from the navel to the heart. From the pubis to the navel. And then widen that line. One more breath. As you press to hands and knees, put your knees together for a moment. Put your feet together so that when you fold back, you are rounding your back, tucking your chin. And then folding your blanket in half and then aside. Come to a downward facing dog. And feel the space on the underside of your body.
Deepen the breath into your abdomen. Soften your face, lengthen your arms. Walk your feet to your hands. Bring your seat down, your fingertips forward, sitting down, thumbs come up, heart comes up, stand up tall. Inhaling. Sit down and fold, ribs over thighs, fingers to the floor. Sit down, inhale, stand up tall, open the abdomen. Exhale, sit down, head is last. Inhale, rise, open, open, open. Exhale, bigger exhale. And rise. And sink, fold, head last, and rise. We go one more, sit it down, fold over, head is last, and rise. So tall. Hands down. Feeling the front back body starting to make a little more light. Turning to the right side, you'll set your blocks just inside and ahead of your big toes. So now we open the sides of the body and the sides of the spine. Hands wide, bending your right knee, left hand down to the block. Right hand up, revolution. Give it a breath. Feel how the navel can turn, how you are prepared. And stand up, left hand wide. Bend your left knee, right hand to the block. Revolve. If needed, you can turn the block to its edge. Give it a breath, feel the spine adjust. And we go on, hands wide. Bend your right knee, left hand down. Exhale. Inhale your right hand overhead, arm beside your ear. And then exhale, hand up. Inhale, stand up. Left knee bends. Exhale, hand down. Inhale, left hand overhead. Exhale, hand up. Inhale, open. Here we go, loves. Right knee bends, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, turn. Inhale, stand. Left knee bends, right hand down. Inhale, up, over. Exhale, upright, turn. Inhale, stand. Bend your right knee, hand down. Inhale, over. Exhale, hand upright, revolve. Stand wide. Left knee bends, hand down. Inhale, reach over. And upright. One more, hands wide. Bend your right knee, left hand down. Reach over, and upright, hands wide. Left knee bends, set it down. Reach over, upright. Stand tall. Hands up high, step to the top of your mat. Hook your thumbs, reach straight up in a kneel so you can see, but you are standing. Hook your thumbs, spread your palms, and begin to move softly, quickly, side to side. Inhale left, exhale right. Three, two, just calling the energy up through the side body, out through your hands, out through your breath. One more. And go wide and down. So that what we activate is clear, sound, aware. That we're not acting out of habit, that we're not acting out of anger, that we're not acting out of fear. Clear it out and now begin. Nabi kriya. So Nabi is the name of all of the nerve plexi that gather around the navel. If you choose, lay a blanket beneath you or lie down to your mat. Blocks go in a line like this at the foot of your mat. Lift your hips, palms down. So you're seated on the backs of your hands. Tips of your toes rest on the block. Draw one knee and the other. Inhale up, Exhale down. Close your eyes. So giving yourself a little time to warm up, a little time for the hips to get familiar, lengthen your spine, adjust as you need to. When you're ready, the legs extend. Lifting your heel and then the other. Working in the very lowest aspects of the abdomen. We're establishing and then substantiating steadiness. First in our body, in the way that we move, and then in the mind, in the way we react to the movement. So soften your eyes. Soften any grip you have in your hands or your shoulders. Navel to spine, back of the body is long, and you are steady. Three, 2, 1. Widen your feet off of the blocks, hands free, hands wide. Feel into the center of your body and bring your breath down into your hips, your pelvis, your legs, your low back. That there could be light in your footprints. That you could leave a trail of light. Walk your feet in. Lift your hips. Palms face down, lift your hips. Now bring both feet off the floor. Very similar, but this time the beginning posture is feet lifted. So to modify, we drop the right, touch the block and bring it up. Left toe tap, bring it up. Exhale down, inhale up. Or next modification would be toes touch, inhale up, both stay together. Any adjustment, make it now. And again, we're looking for steadiness. There's our work, or the legs extend. So modification 3, as you're working towards legs extend, if you have any old low back injuries, build up to it by not going as far to the floor. Inhaling, heels up, exhaling, heels down. But heels down is up to you, how far you go. When you need to, you back out. I want you to be safe. There's time. Build a foundation so that you don't have the conversation in your mind here of making constant adjustments. When we're making an adjustment, we're saying maybe this, maybe not, I'm not sure. And really the center of the body is the integrity that you have with your own choices. I choose to do this. And the more that we do, the more we see it through, the more we'll trust ourselves. So try to pick one thing and just stay with it. Stay with the modification for this week. There's time. you're on your menstrual cycle, break it in half. Go one leg at a time. If you're pregnant, break it in half, one leg at a time. Another modification is to slow it down. Five, 4, 3, 2, bend your knees, lift your hips, turn your hands out, walk your legs out long, and then pause. Be totally still. Feel the light in your center and breathe in there. The fire, the Agni that lives in the mid-body, right here at the navel. Is Agni removing our doubt or confusion, our hesitation, our reluctance, our fears. Breathe into that center bright space and let it expand. Notice the sensation of expansion. Keep it, but walk your feet in. Stay expansive. Knees to your chest. So remember yesterday, the modification here, put a strap across your shins right below your kneecap, and your hands hold that strap. Or your knees get a little closer to your body, hands on your shins. Shake out the feet, the knees, let the crease deepen, low back steady. Any low back injuries, hold the strap or pause here. In full posture, wrap your arms so that the crease of your elbows finds your outer knee. One hand holds the opposite wrist. Wherever you are, close your eyes. Find the sensation of expanse. Shoulders and the jaw opening. Release the base of the skull. Let your breathing explore the back of your body. The one aspect of our lives can feel so constrained, so impossible that we forget all the other avenues open to us. From your navel point, breathe into the back of the abdomen. You have so many dimensions So many possibilities. Keep them open with your breathing. Keep softening on the exhalation the places that grow tight. Oh, let it out on the breath. Stay. It can feel like grief, it can feel like anger. Deepen your breathing. For 3, for 2, for 1. Using the strap, set it aside, legs extend, hands open out, legs together, exhale, hands to shins, let it fall in. Inhale, open, legs out, exhale, close, legs in. Let's go. Opening and closing. Providing ourselves with the center point that we require, so that we're not relying on the outer world to remain still or steady for us, because it won't. We have this substantial center right here. Find the rhythm of your body. To modify, open one side at a time. Find the rhythm of your breathing. Ever expanding in our capacity for light. Right here. That fire in the center of the body, the fire in the mind that may not want this. Letting that fire burn away the unnecessary, the old, the outdated. Stay present. Stay with the breath. Start to feel the strength you have. In the focus of your attention, you are so much more powerful than you imagine. Start to move with a little more power, a little more grace. Each exhalation releasing, rinsing. Three, two, and then feet to the floor. Hands on thighs, lightly press away, feel space in the abdomen. As you lightly press your thighs away, feel your space in your abdomen grow. Beautiful. Draw your right knee to your chest, interlace your fingers over your right shin, left leg long. Inhale, left heel up, exhale down. So let the movement clear out everything that you just churned up in the center body, clear out the left hip. All the way to the heel, all the way to the toes. To modify, bend your left knee a little bit. If you can, flex both feet and press into your heel. Smile in all your power, in all your light. 3, 2, good. Change. Left knee to your chest, right leg out, firm it, clear it, flush it. Start again. Inhale down, exhale up this time. 3, 2. And knees to the chest. Open wide, bring it together. Open wide, bring it together. You're gonna roll right up and over. Set your blocks forward. Bring your knees wide, your toes together, a wide-legged child. You're gonna roll all the way up and over onto your thighs and your belly. And then you'll roll back. And you'll start to rock to lift your knees a little bit. Massaging the low belly, the front of the pelvis and the hips. Until you're ready, you can let your hips rock forward and back. Hanging child. 3, 2, and dog. Walk your feet to your good hands. Hands to your good hips, drop your seat, stand up tall, hands high. So hands to your hips, knees bending, folding, that little bit of a chair that we had going earlier, that's modification 1. Work there or down the backs of your legs, up and out. Bend to the knees, keep your low back safe, start slowly. Weight in your heels, toes are long and soft, spine is strong. You may work here. We're going to quicken a little bit as you open up. Traditionally, the hands go up the front. I would suggest waiting until at least next week, but just letting you know it's there to quicken. A minute, one good sweeping, bright-hearted minute. Rise right up out of the hips.
2, and 1. Stand tall, stand tall, stand tall. Hook your thumbs, reach up, try to pull apart, wag your tail, up, 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 up. Inhale, lift your chin. 3 sips. And widen down. Let it go, 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 let it go. Feel the navel. Feel the light. Bring it all down to your seat. Pause your playlist if it's going. And sit tall. On your inhalation, see if you can gather the breath down deeper into your body. The exhale sends the navel to the spine, sitting taller. Har, H-A-R, is the sound of infinity, of all possibility, har. And the har comes from your navel. You'll keep your jaw loose and steady, and the only thing that moves is the tip of your tongue. Har. Option 1, hands are down, and simply follow the mantra. We'll go for 3 minutes. Option 2, interlace your fingers and reaching your hands straight out from your shoulders, find your seat. So our har has a pattern. We do 3 slow with a gap in between. And each of those you're going to feel the navel go har, and then reinflate, har, and it reinflates. And then we do 8, and it's one long breath, har, 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 har. You can listen in one round and join me, or come right now. Har, 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 har. One more round. Har, 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 har. Inhale. Hands up, 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 up. Hook your thumbs, reach, heart up, chin in. Good, 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 good. And then shake your hands down. Feeling the space, the center of the belly. And after any strong navel practice, we want to elevate the energy up into the heart. Shift its frequency from action into love. So both hands come to the chest. One hand flat, the other hand on top. Inhale, your hands come up, palms face forward. Exhale, opposite hand to the chest, opposite on top. Keep changing. Inhale, exhale, eyes closed. Inhale, 1 minute. Quicker. Out, in, out, in, out, up, down. Hands high, breathing in. Very lightly breathing out, sweep wide, set it down. Let your attention reside in the center of your navel and expand out into the edges of your abdomen and further into the knees and the shoulders and in front of you and behind you and beside you and above you and below you. Stay seated if you are in a place of real bright quiet. Or if you're ready, unfold into your Shavasana, the legs out long, shake out the feet and the knees. Hands beside you. We are beings of divine light. Coming to rest in your own light. Let your body move and explore, legs long, feet flexed, open and closed, hands overhead, even as you're seated. Thank you for this beautiful day of weightlessness, of magnificence and connection. Remind us that we are mirrors, reflecting each other like wild prisms, refracting one another's lights. Remind us that what we share comes beaming back at us. Let us be your light makers. Expand our capacity for kindness, for love, for compassion. May you pour through every aspect of our skin, our bones, our blood, to mingle in our beautiful, fumbling humanity, to give birth to your divine wisdom. Knees to your chest, side to side, up to a seat. Grateful for all the light we find in ourselves, so sometimes unexpectedly so. Hands high, inhale up, feel it all around you, palms together, gather it into action. Hands wide. And bring it in. Last time. In your mind or aloud, repeat, I expand in success, abundance, and love every day. As I inspire those around me to do the same. Hands to the forehead center. I am this. Sat Nam. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Thank you for your practice. This is an energy of action. You may find it suddenly easier this month to get things done. Things that have been sort of lingering are going to just check off your list. That's the light. The dark of that, if it gets overactivated and we get really excited about this, we can get caught in a doing cycle. We can get caught in how much, wow, look how much I can accomplish. I want you to watch for this. Be present to the things that need to be done, and then make space, because when you are not doing, when you decide that's enough, now you are what is getting done. You are where that energy is placed. Don't give it all away. It will be tempting, it will be available. Get yourself in order. That's what this energy is for. That's what this time of year is for. We're in the fall, we make it happen. Just notice when it's time to rest. You will get more done. This means there will be more space for you to not do. Yesterday, I could sit. Yesterday I had a bath in the afternoon because I had accomplished what I had set out, and it was early enough, and so before dinner I had a bath. And then I got up and we had a great evening. So you're making space. Efficiency is not about accomplishing more. Efficiency is about making space for you to receive ways that are wise and strong and true. If you need to, if you haven't yet, set up a donation, because a donation that recurs, you know that you're paying you to be here. You don't want to waste it. Currency is agency. It's your time that you've been rewarded for. And so if you put it here, you're going to come and be rewarded in return. So if you begin to create this place where you don't have to think about it anymore, you've put in this payment to yourself, you're not going to let it get away, that's what our currency exchange is for. I hold that space for you and you come claim it. That's currency. That's current. Set up a donation, make it recur. The forms are changed now. You can make it any amount. Any amount. But this is you for you. Make sure it happens, because that's what brings you back. I'll see you tomorrow. Sat Nam.